Frosthaven. Head north through the Imperial Pass and you'll find it.
Hi there! Today we'll be looking at 15 recommended games if you're a fan of Frosthaven. There are a few surprises in the list, so stick until the end of the video. If you think some games in this list don't make sense, or if you'd like me to make a recommendation video for another game, please let me know in the comments. Now, at the time of publishing this video, it's very unlikely you're already done with Frosthaven. As I'm filming this, the game just came out for Kickstarter backers and hasn't even hit retail yet. But we're already getting a clear picture of what Frosthaven fans also tend to like. In this list, you can expect some pretty heavy games: dungeon crawlers, campaign games, cooperative games, and Kickstarter heavy hitters. Okay, let me get the first recommendation out of the way: Gloomhaven and Jaws of the Lion. Honestly, I assume that if you've played Frosthaven, you've either played Gloomhaven or Jaws of the Lion before that. Look, I get it, it's dumb to have those games in the list, but it would be even weirder if they weren't in it. So now that they're out of the way, we can move on. Keep in mind though that they might be the only games you're really looking for, if what you like about Frosthaven is the strategy centered on the deck of cards. Midara. This is a campaign fantasy game with a strong manga flavor. Some people have referred to it as board game equivalent of Final Fantasy. I have a review up on my website specifically from the perspective of a Gloomhaven player if you are interested. Descent: Legends of the Dark is part of the Descent franchise. It's a dungeon crawler with a campaign and has a companion app that handles enemies and the scenario. The app does a lot of the bean counting for you, but it might not be to some people's taste. KDM, another Kickstarter massive success, a very heavyweight game focused on boss fights. Dead Reckoning is the only pirate-themed game in this list, but you'll see that we have another very popular game that involves a boat. Stars of Icarus. This list is mostly made of heroic fantasy games, but as you'll see we have a few sci-fi games in here as well. Stars of Icarus is all about epic space battles, upgrading your ship, and exploring the fringes of space. Return to Dark Tower is one of those well-made reboots from older games. The actual tower at the center of the game is not just a gimmick, it is an essential component of the gameplay for this fantasy cooperative game. Vagrant Song shines in this list for its original theme of you playing as a vagrant fighting ghosts in a train. Unsettled is a sci-fi game characterized by its use of multiple planets as scenarios, which all have their specific challenges. This game is not about combat, but on exploration of the unknown and the associated tasks and dangers. ISS Vanguard, another game about space exploration, is a cooperative campaign game. ISS Vanguard was a massive Kickstarter success for Awakened Realms. Too Many Bones, another cooperative campaign game. One specificity of Too Many Bones is the dice building aspect of the game. Townsfolk Tussle is a cooperative boss battle game with campaign elements. The art and theme is very original and distinguishes it from the rest of this list, in the line of Vagrant Song. Oath Sworn, another massive campaign game, has been heavily recommended by Gloomhaven and Frosthaven fans. Finally, in number 1, we have Sleeping Gods, a game for 1 to 4 players in which you must survive, explore exotic islands, and seek out the totems of the gods so that you can return home. Alright, what did you think of the list? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you next time.